Cap fact: does Steve's uniform break the law? In Avengers issue 316, Spider Man asks Captain America if Cap's uniform violates the contempt of flag legislation. This is likely because there was a lawsuit going on at the time where it would then be established by the Supreme Court that burning a flag was an act of free speech and protected. So this was probably, in the minds at the time of what is the proper treatment of the flag. Steve doesn't really give an answer, just saying he never thought about it, and that in his mind, the symbolism of the flag was more important than the actual cloth flag. So we don't get really an answer. But it did make me wonder whether or not he's breaking the law with this. According to the flag legislation I could find, it does say that the flag shouldn't be used as part of like athletic wear or in something where it may get dirty or soiled, which are definitely things that happens to Cap's uniform. However, and this is probably the boring answer, unfortunately, is that I don't think his uniform counts as a flag. In Executive Order 2390, which was signed by Woodrow Wilson in 1916, which is the most recent legislation I could find before CAP would have been created, it gives some very specific definitions for what the flag needs. Stuff like how many stripes, how many stars, and the proportions of these things. And a lot of this stuff had been established even before this executive order, but I was looking at this one specifically because, like I said, it's the one that's most prior to the creation of Captain America I could find. So while it's definitely flag-like and meant to invoke the idea of the American flag, it doesn't qualify as one, so he's probably good to get that thing as torn up as he wants to. And of course, this is ignoring the fact that they could have easily put in some legislation to make an exception for Captain America. I can just imagine something called like the Captain America Act, which sole purpose is to establish the identity of Captain America and authorize him to use the American flag as part of his uniform.